Hi, my name is Brett. I've been gifted with the opportunity to come on here to Clever Yoga and check out their premium Nature yoga mat. And this thing has been pretty cool. It's got treads to it, and this thing's made out of completely biodegradable tree rubber. It's 100% biodegradable, so it's super eco-friendly and it feels really grippy. So I'm super psyched about the non-slip qualities of this mat. And I mean, it's just, you know, it's friendly to your body, it's friendly to nature, and it's friendly to what I want to do on it, which is some advanced poses today. I really want to get into just a couple of advanced poses and feel what this mat does for those poses. Because I mean, grip is super important. And I mean, I'm a guy that likes to get out there and play on rocks and stuff and do handstands on rocks, and I like the grip. So when I come back to a yoga mat, I really want to feel like I've got some grit, I've got some grip under my hands, but also some cushion, some padding, so that when I practice here, I'm going to be comfortable, so that when I go out there and play, it makes it all the better. So first of all, let's just go into a crane. Let's check out what a crane or crow pose looks like on this mat. Because I mean, that's really, when you're on your hands, you gotta grip, and nothing like getting into it with the crane or crow. So with your hands shoulder width apart down on the mat, you want to spread the fingers out a little bit and get your knees really up into your armpits. From here, you just leaning into it. It's almost like you're gonna do a somersault, and you bring the feet up off the ground, and yeah, I can tell already. It's just super grippy. I'm a sweaty guy, so yoga mats get tight or get wet with me, and I really have to trust a yoga mat to get on it and not have my fingers going all crazy around. So let's go back into the crow here, and let's play with it a little bit. So knees and armpits lifting up. Let's just kick one leg up in the air there. Yeah. Tight core, good posture. Trust that mat, grip into it. This is the basis of handstands. You really want to be able to find a balance point with this movement before you head on to straightening up the whole body and aligning into a handstand. So you have to balance between your palms and your fingers, and I think, you know, the biggest thing that I can tell new people to this pose is trust it. You know, trust your fingers. Your fingers can grip, and if you engage them like you're actually grabbing the ground, you'll be in great shape, and you'll find that balance point a lot quicker. So trust those fingers. Worst case scenario is you just roll out of it or come back to your feet. So go slow with it. Trust those fingers. Make sure you got a grippy mat like this Nature one, and just play with that balance point, because then we get to go on and do more fun things. Now, another building block and another great inversion is the headstand. And for the headstand, you want to make sure your mat is cushy enough. And this one, I can tell, feels pretty cushy already. So I'm happy, I'm comfortable with doing a headstand on this. I like headstands with the back of my head supported, so I interlace my fingers, and then I come up and I put the back of my head into my fingers. Now, it might take a little while for you to get comfortable, but the notion here is to just walk up as far as you can with your toes, and then pick your legs up. Now, it takes a little core strength, it takes some shoulder flexibility, but if you need to, you can always just bend your legs, bring one up and then the other, and then extend it all the way up. Now, the balance point here is between your elbows and obviously the top of your head. My head's cradled in my hands, so I'm super happy. And you just play with that balance point. And really, it's a lot less pressure than you would think, but being on a nice yoga mat makes all the difference in the world. Just allowing the pressure to rest through the head and finding that that center balance point right on the top of your crown here is what you're going for, and it makes it nice when you can be comfortable. So from there, you're just straightening up. It's like you're in an upside down mountain pose. Just squeeze the core, squeeze the glutes, point the toes a little bit, and then from there, you can play and do all kinds of other poses and stretching the legs out in other ways. I always like to play with my legs while I'm up here, just because it's great to have gravity do the work for you. So, really great position to have some fun with, get into some scorpions and things like that. Fun to work off your head and the inversions, but it also sets you up. That posture that you work on there sets you up for our next pose, which is a handstand. So the handstand is a fantastic, I just love it because I love to play, but it is a fantastic pose for balance, inversions, strength, and just for having fun. Now, there's a couple of ways you can get into a handstand. I started off and I love the way of just going in it from crow, but you gotta make sure your base is strong and your posture is good if you're gonna go into it from there. So make sure your back is nice and straight, your knees go into your armpits. Find your grip, remember to tension your fingers, get into crow, and you're just rolling into it so that you're here. And you can start here, and then you can unfold. Push up straight, align the spine, nice straight body, looking down in between your thumbs. Pushing down all the way to full extension. Come back down out of it. Back into crow. And down. Now this might be a challenging way into handstands for a lot of people, and I understand that. You have to have a little bit of shoulder strength, but the main thing that you're doing is just rolling into a crow. You're just dropping your head down and rolling into it. It's core strength that picks it up. And then from there, it's a small shoulder press. The arm should be fairly extended in crow already. And it's a small shoulder press as you roll forward and just bring your legs up. Start small and you can go this route. It's one that I really like. If you want to kick into a handstand, you need to make sure that your back can be nice and straight first. So you walk yourself into it and you get your back nice and straight and put your head down slightly, and you can kick one leg up and start playing with the balance point here. Until you find it, and then just try to bring your legs to center and work on your handstand from there. Either way that you want to start to get into it is fine. Practice against a wall if you like, but start to feel that balance point. Be on a grippy mat. Be on something that's really non-slip and it's got a little cushion so that you can really feel the grip of your fingers. And if you do that, these inversions, these standing on your hands, be it with a crow, crane, or into a handstand, will feel so much better and so much more secure so that you can just focus on your movement. I've enjoyed this. The nature mat is nice, and I look forward to playing with it some more. Thank you for joining us.